Hi, lovely lady. Did you slide into a health rut this year? Well, today's topic is all about getting unstuck and getting out of those ruts. I'm Dr. Andrea Purcell, and I'm glad that you're here with me today. I help women find the right combination of tools they need to get back to the health and the life that they love using natural medicine. Well, we are in September, and as I refer to September as the get serious season. It's just that time of year when vacations are over, we get back to our routines, and fall schedules are implemented. It's also a common time of reflection on the first 8 months of the year. So if you're feeling stuck, it is the season to get unstuck and refocus on the goals that you have for yourself. Many women find themselves asking, what do I need to do for me? I recently spoke with a woman who said she was in a rut. She wanted to be healthier. She wanted to make better food choices, but she just couldn't get her butt into gear. And that very morning, she had made cinnamon buns for her kids before school. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good cinnamon bun once in a while, but perhaps a healthier choice could have been made. After all, we do model for our kids what healthy habits are. Because really, where else are they going to learn about healthy habits except at home? Certainly not in the media. I'm still waiting to see a commercial on broccoli or spinach because our culture is all about quick fixes, taking pills for ills. And I just want to tell you why I love natural medicine, because natural substances are made by God and not by man. And it is impossible to put a patent on a natural substance, which is why you won't see a commercial for broccoli. Maybe you are in a rut right now with your own health. And if you are, then stick around because today's topic is for you. I mean, perhaps the year started out with the best of intentions, only to wake up one day feeling frustrated because those goals that you had for yourself did not come to pass. Could be that you're heavier than you want to be. Maybe you're fatigued or just going through the motions and not actively participating like you want to in your life. Or maybe you're just not sleeping well, no matter what you try. So whatever the issue is, when we don't feel well as women, we tend to carry a lot of guilt. Guilt is a negative emotion and it saps our energy. And guilt is inherently built into a woman's makeup and certainly into the job description for motherhood. So if you're struggling with your health, have the courage, first and foremost, to ask for help. Because there is more for you. You don't have to be a sitting duck to disease and a poor quality of life. I really want to see your light shine out brightly into the world because the world needs you. Your people need you. So the way that I look at health and menopause is that really for the first 50 years, we are given grace as we bumble along through life. We're given the blessings of youth and tend to take our health for granted as we're figuring things out. When we enter the next 50 years, those buffering systems dry up and we need to rely on wisdom and all that we have learned to make better choices in this next phase of life. So maybe you've heard me say that you can only eat like a teenager when you are a teenager. So if you're still doing drive-through fast food at age 40, Houston, we have a problem. Health, just like anything in life, is not guaranteed. But what I can tell you is that after practicing natural medicine for more than 20 years, without a doubt, diet and lifestyle go a long way to enhancing quality of the years that you have. And the added bonus is that we increase the quantity as well. So if you're stuck in that rut and you're pining for change, it does require hope. Having hope is important, but hope isn't going to get you where you want to go. It's not a strategy, so we do need to take action. And you can have a lot of knowledge, and knowledge is power, but then you have to take action on the knowledge. So back to my conversation from earlier this week. So the woman was a single mom, she's an older mom, she's looking at the trajectory of her life for the next 50 years, and she really is all that her son has. And at some level, she realizes that her health is up to her. And I think just it's human nature to recognize that we all have uphill intentions and downhill habits. So bad habits are easy to start and they're hard to live with, and good habits are hard to start yet easy to live with. So here's what I told her. I said, and this is what I'm going to tell you too if you're stuck in the rut. Focus on who you want to be first before you decide on what you're going to do or how you're going to do it. Because everything really stems from a thought first, not an action. So start with who instead of do. Most people decide what they want to do instead of focusing on the who do I want to be. So you can write a mission statement for yourself. Who am I? Who do I want to be? And use the principles of your mission statement to guide you. So here's a little bit about my story. In 2007, my resolution was to dance salsa. I quickly realized that in order to dance salsa, I had to become a salsa dancer. So what do I want to do? Dance salsa. Show up at the studio, expect to dance, big fail, can't dance. Who do I want to be? Become a salsa dancer. Show up at the studio, take lessons, aim low. 3 years later, I'm a salsa dancer. An interesting side note to this whole process is that's how I eventually met my husband, who was at a dance studio, putting the time in to learn how to dance salsa. So when you focus on who you want to be, generally it tends to exceed all of the expectations you thought of what the outcome would be. It really just becomes a magical journey. And I just encourage you, don't settle for normal, because the average person over 50 is on 5 medications. And what's acceptable for age and chronic disease is not acceptable to me. You don't have to give your power away to someone or something else, and just, you can choose a new way of life, of presiding over your body and your mind and not conform to what's normal. So when you ask yourself, who do I want to be? Start with the who, because when you commit to your identity first, it then in turn changes your behaviors. So with age, obviously comes wisdom. So now that you have resolved who you want to be, then it's time to make some changes. And health really is a culmination of small changes and choices that we make each day that add up to big things over time. So I like to say baby steps really lead to those small changes that stick. You start small and you do it daily. So what are some examples of baby steps when it comes to your health? Drinking more water. Shoot for 50 ounces of water a day. If you tend not to drink a lot of water, start with that one. Maybe you're going to add in a fruit and vegetable smoothie each day, just to increase your intake of fruits and vegetables. Or you can add a serving of vegetables to each meal. What are your snacks? Can we choose a fruit or a vegetable as a snack in lieu of some other more processed snacks? Just some things to think about. But what I'll tell you is you do not have to put up with feeling badly. You are not a sitting duck waiting for the next shoe to drop, or the next headache to hit, or the hives outbreak, or the sleepless night. You are not meant to participate at life at less than 50%. That is unacceptable. And when we feel achy and tired and foggy, it just holds us back from really living. So I don't want you to walk around like a zombie in survival mode. I want you to be that beautiful goddess that you are. And life just becomes a lot more fun. So natural medicine can get you back to feeling good in your body again. And I like to say that we only get this one great precious life, and our life needs you, because there's only one of you in the world. So you can put your health on hold or push it off, but then you'll probably end up in crisis. So it's a lot easier to just give yourself a tune-up, get that car driving straight, than it is to try to heal from a car wreck or a health crisis. So if you're in that rut, I'm here for you. If you like this talk, come and hang out with me some more. I'm on the web at www.drandreapurcell.com. And if you happen to be riding that roller coaster of menopause, you can hop over to my website for a treasure trove of insights, practical solutions, and expert advice to make this a smoother transition for you. Over there, you can even schedule a one-on-one discovery call with me. Ciao for now.